New information tonight about a man who police shot after he stabbed a K-9 deputy yesterday, they say. We've learned who the man is, what else he's accused of, and other problems police say he caused throughout the weekend. As Fox 26 reporter Marie Edinger explains, this impacted dozens of people from several other towns. Explain, Marie.
So that shooting and stabbing happened right around here by these train tracks just west of Maple. And because detectives were carrying out their investigation in this area, they had to make sure a train wasn't going to come through and endanger them. So they shut the tracks down. But that meant that passengers on all those trains headed through this area were stopped. They ended up stranded for hours.
This story is a little complex, so we'll go through it chronologically. Things start on New Year's Day. A woman called Fresno police saying 27-year-old Gabriel Mata was threatening his girlfriend and their 5-year-old child. That led to an 8-hour-long standoff in the Tower District.
He had so many opportunities to turn himself in, go peacefully, and face the music for what he had done wrong. But he continued to hide out. Here he is running again, and he's putting people in position to get hurt.
Fresno police eventually left, but went back Sunday to arrest Mata at a house near Maple and American. He ran, and police sent a Fresno County Sheriff K-9 after him. Mata stabbed the K-9, Kira, several times, and 2 Fresno police officers shot him. Kira is going to be okay. Mata is in critical condition at the hospital. As deputies investigated around the train tracks where everything went down, Angela Morales says she waited on her Amtrak train for almost 7 hours.
Just waiting for the police department.
In the beginning, it was like the great adventure, right? But after that, the frustration come and people, just what they were angry. Some people just afraid because they needed their medicine.
Morales says the trash piled up, the restrooms clogged, and the electricity shut down.
We are here in the middle of nowhere, just waiting.
Her son called police, called Amtrak. Nothing helped.
There were no real answers given. We tried looking for a hotel near where they were, but this train was sort of stopped in the middle of nowhere. The closest hotel, wasn't a walking distance, definitely, and there were no Ubers around.
Amtrak told me it tried to provide alternate transportation, but couldn't because of the location and time of day.
We don't have any information. We don't have nothing.
The company said train traffic was stopped between Stockton and Bowles, delaying 6 trains in total.
It's too bad that this guy Mata created such havoc for everybody that night. These people should have been able to get to where they were going on their train. Instead, they're stuck in the dark for hours on end because he chose not to give up.
The Fresno County Sheriff's Office has certain details that it is not releasing quite yet. That's on purpose. For instance, they aren't saying yet how exactly the Fresno police officers came to pull the trigger. That's because they are still interviewing several officers, and they want to make sure that the officers' memories are perfect from what they actually remember. They don't want it tainted by something that they heard on the news. Monty?
All right, and that's understandable. Thanks, Marie. The Fresno County Sheriff's Office says it hopes to have a better picture of why the officers fired their weapons by the end of the week.